everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am here with my weekly empties, but also the last empties of my wax melt enjoyment of 2025. I've just now had a chance to take a breath from the work week, but also just kind of thinking about the year. But that being said, I have this Christmas box. I am not in a rush to take down my Christmas decorations just yet, but it's just because they bring me so much joy. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that have to put it away right after Christmas is over. I like to hold on to the cozy feels that Christmas decorations and my warmers give me for more than just 1 month. Like, I've had my Christmas stuff up since November, and I have no regrets. I have no regrets in anything that I melted this past week either. So let's get into this. I've got some partials, I've got vendor, Scentsy, and some of my own stuff. So let's get into it. All right. I am channeling my inner I love Lucy. Lucy. Wow, what is her last name? Ball. I got ordered on Amazon. I got in these lip tints that are peach themed, and I thought they were Korean beauty lip tints. That they are not, I don't think. It does say that they were made in China. I don't really have a problem with that. But anyway, so I am actually wearing one that I was not thinking that it was going to be this bold. But this is like the peach set. They have a pink one. I think I'm going to get that one next. But I figured with the red hair and my complexion, the peach would be a better suited one. But I'm wearing this one today, with a little bit of this one on top. But they're tints, but they look like little glosses. I just love how cute they are. They're like little bitty. Anyway, I just wanted something to give me some color. Testing tonight, kind of, just to see how long it lasts between drinking water and maybe snacking a little bit. We shall see, but the real test would be at work. So, and I like that they come in like a little compact. And it's cute, like peachy. If it's anyway, that's what's going on. I have had my hair done ish, clean, and a side braid today at work, but my hair was still damp after I got off work today, and I had to run some errands to avoid me purchasing more at Walmart than I wanted to. But I still am missing some things that I still have to purchase from Walmart. And I don't know if they'll be open tomorrow on my off day, which is New Year's Day. Coincidentally. Anyway, my dad's birthday is also on the 2nd. So tomorrow, my son and I will be going to go visit my parents and hang out with my folks on my dad's birthday. Well, day before his birthday, but also to give them their Christmas gifts. So that should be fun. I haven't hung out with them other than dinner in quite some time. So I'm excited. I'm go spend time with family. Just hung out with my sister for a little bit on Monday, on my last off day, to do a Christmas gift exchange, but also just hang out with her for a little bit. And that was nice. So I'm still getting my Christmas family time, just not on Christmas, and I'm thankful for that. 5 minutes and whatever. Let's get into this wax. Okay. Like I said, I do have some partials. And let me pull those out first. The partials I have present and accounted for is I have melted through some of my scoop of Today is October 3rd from L3 Waxy Wonders here in my bedroom, which is a fabulous scent. And this This actually would have gone on for 2 whole days in here, but I did just like a smallish scoop in each of my warming devices here, 2 warmers and a crock. This is Palo Santo Sugar Cookie Royale and Toasted Marshmallow, one of my favorite simple blends, but absolutely fabulous. Year round, I tend to like or gravitate towards melting this in the colder months. So while it really hasn't been that cold here, sorry for the chattiness. This is how my brain is today. I really love today's October 3rd. And I have plans to mix some of that with some sort of strawberry pound cake blend. Because I think that's so fetch. Is today's October 3rd with strawberry pound cake. So I kind of want to try that blend out without having to buy it. You know what I mean? Or even with what I got. I have also melted this portion. This much of my loaf here. Of which just be crazy for strawberry pretzels from Teddy B's. So this is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, pinch of cinnamon spice vanilla, strawberry pound cake, strawberry frosting, and soft pretzels. This is so good for me, and I love that this threw beautifully in my living room. I love the strawberry pound cake notes in here with her Witches Be Crazy. Her Witches Be Crazy is, for a bakery lover, it's one of my favorite blends. It does well for me. And I also have a loaf of Witches Be Crazy for beach treats, which I got in a D-stash, but I blew through 2. No. Let me repeat that. Let me edit that. I purchased 2 tubs of Witches Be Crazy for beach treats, but I sold 1 in a D-stash. But I blasted through my tub, and I think I even used a souffle. I'm very much looking forward to tapping into that loaf at some point this year. It's so freaking good. But so is Witches Be Crazy for strawberry pretzels. And I'm very happy that this threw at a medium in my living room. No warmer was left behind. Utilized D-Light's crock, all that. Everything, everybody got some of the kids in the pool. So I'm looking forward to melting some more of that this winter. Just because I feel like while pretzel could be considered a year-round scent because of the richness and the very bready notes that I get from pretzel, I consider it more of like a colder month when you want more warmth in your fragrance for home. Anyway, okay, I've also melted through a good portion here of my loaf of Holy Night from Salt Mountain Melts, which if you've never had this, I'm so sad for you because this is so flipping good. This is vanilla birch, blackberry, and Palo Santo. This loaf is from October 30th of 2022, and it is an absolute banger. I feel like she offered this recently, Amanda. I want to say last year or the year prior, but I have a feeling it was last year. It's so pretty. Something about how her blackberry melded with the vanilla birch, which has the sandalwood, has the resinous like birch wood, and this Palo Santo. It's just cozy fabulousness, and I love Holy Night. And it's so strong, such a great performer. Like the throw on this was, like I said, strong, but this will go for at least 48 hours in my warmers if I wasn't ready to move on. But seriously, at least 2 days worth minimum. I've also melted 3 shapes here of this bag of Vanilla Skies from Swanky here in my bedroom. I don't remember the notes in this, but I do know I do know that there's cashmere cedar in here, and I want to say boardwalk marshmallow, but I don't know what other notes, other oils are in here, other than some beautiful, like, creamy vanilla. Whether it's a gourmand vanilla or an orchid vanilla. Oh, I love this Vanilla Skies. I'm so glad I grabbed this. It's perfumey, feminine, very sweet, very It's not gourmand, like edible, but it is like perfumey gourmand. And I'm here for Vanilla Skies. This lasted in my bedroom for 2 nights, like 2 whole days, but like I enjoyed it in my evening when I'm home for 2 nights. And I would definitely get more of that. Last night I wanted to try this out because I poured this blend for my sister for part of her Christmas present. This is a blend I'm calling Moonlit Snow Stroll, which has Moonlight Path Bath & Body Works type. Actually, I think these are all Bath & Body Works types. Snowflakes and cashmere and warm vanilla sugar. So I melted this last night in my tea light. Just one piece of my clam here. To test it out. One, because it's at its 2-week mark, and 2, to see how it did in that space. Tea light warmers are amazing at blasting scent out. I used a 4-hour tea light candle. Granted, I didn't keep this in for 4 hours because I did decide to melt something else after that, but this was just like a placeholder or something to enjoy while I was trying to decide what I wanted. On cold, the Moonlight Path is dominant in this blend, which is a beautiful scent. My sister loves Moonlight Path. Like, that is her signature scent from Bath & Body Works, and when they retired it, she about had a freaking conniption. Luckily, she has like a million backups of all the body care and body spray items. And I do believe they bring it out in rotation every so often, but she does have the personal fragrance in her possession. But I found out that there was a fragrance oil out there, and I was like, I want to make her something with it in there. And I was tinkering around with oils that I thought would evoke a little bit of nostalgia, but a little bit of cozy, like a warm hug. And the way warm vanilla sugar hits me, it is nostalgic, but it's sweet and a little musky. Same with the Moonlight Path, definitely musky. It's so good though. Like, but when this was in the tea light, I was getting all 3 of those in the air, and what a stunning blend. I'm so happy with this. My sister loved the way this melted in her room. She's done half the clam already. And her mother-in-law was like, this is freaking phenomenal. Tell your sister I love this. I'm like, awesome. Okay. So may or may not be pouring a few of those for the RTS. I already have a few. I'll have to see how much left of the Moonlight Path I have. Okay, and then tonight for my New Year's Eve melts, I wanted one, because it is my evening off-ish. Like, I got off work at like 4:30, but I didn't get home until 6 because like I said, I had to run errands. I wanted something bakery, but I also wanted something sweet to give me cozy feels, and that is always going to be bakery. Bakery grounds me, and I know it's the vanilla. Vanilla is very comforting to me, but I like the variations I have in my bakery stash. That being said, I decided to chop up my loaf a few nights ago that Lori had gifted to me in friend mail, and this is from Rose Girls, and it's called a Sweet Princess Party. So I chopped this up in pretty decent sized chunks. I microwaved it, of course, to make it a little bit softer. The bag is still messy AF, but I don't care. So a Sweet Princess Party has strawberry pound cake in it. Hello. Cookie Land, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla ice cream. So freaking yummy. So freaking yummy. Like, this is the best of all the bakery world notes there are. Like, you have pretzel, you have cupcakes at Tiffany's, strawberry pound cake, this confetti cake, cookies. Like, this is so flipping good. So good. As soon as I put, like, I heated up my tea light warmers. I wanted to make sure I had both of them going in the living room. I only really need one in there, but I wanted to have those candles lit so I could enjoy them while the rest of the warmers started like heating wax. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful I have more of this to enjoy this year. Probably more into January, but probably more around my birthday because, you know, girl loves strawberry. Clearly. So those are my partials. Let's get into the empties. I have been working on my second in spruce. I'm very pleased with that. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up bags. But I've also been melting some of my blends that I have offered. That's, and then also stuff that I have made to enjoy for private use. Okay, first things first, let's get the big kahuna out of the way, and we'll start with Scentsy, because I only have 4 items here, and this one will segue into vendor. So I have finished off this brick of Cozy Fireside just the other day. Like, I don't know if this was Christmas Eve. No, I don't think this was Christmas Eve. But I'm honestly proud of myself for finishing this thing off. So I just got this 2 months ago, December. I do have this bar clubbed at a quantity of 1. But I have thoroughly enjoyed Cozy Fireside. Like, this is cinnamon stick, is ginger. Like, it is all of the holiday spices. Maybe some cardamom. It's just warm, intense spice with this beautiful smoked ember. This scent, I think the last time I melted this, oh, okay, so I had this portion, yeah, and I put this in every warmer from not my bedroom, but from the bathroom, all of the warmers in the living room, and the 2 warmers in the kitchen. So I just put this in one night. I didn't want to have to think about what I was melting. Such a freaking beast. This is actually still currently going in the, nope, I took it out this morning. I left this in the kitchen for 2 days, and it was still throwing at like a lighter medium on day 3, but I put in one of these bars that I have here, and this is, I finished off, well, not 1 bar, but I finished off the other half of that. But Cozy Fireside, what a great performing scent. What a beautiful spice, smoky scent. Perfect for like Christmas time, but also great for like the winter. I could also see myself melting this into the fall, but I feel like this is a great like November, December kind of scent if you are into that. Cozy Fireside, awesome. Very proud of myself for finishing off a brick. Okay, 2 bars that I have finished off. I've melted through King Cake, which was just recently offered in that Vault release in November. So this is kind of like a cousin, maybe like a sibling of Almond Croissants. To me, this has the same buttery pastry scent to me, as well as like a little hint of a cinnamon sugar. It smells very reminiscent of like an authentic king cake, without the almond. So there's no almond note, which the almond croissant does have. So this is just like the pastry portion, or the crumb cake with the light, very light dusting of cinnamon sugar. Lots of golden butter, delicious, stunning. Melted this in my kitchen 2 different times, 2 cubes in each warmer. So I loved king cake. I do have that clubbed as well. This I'm gonna have to take out, only because of the scent memories associated to the scent, but also I'm kind of done with it. I also picked up that bar of My Wish during that Vault release in Scentsy Club. This is Fig, Violet, and Marshmallow. This was a great performing scent too. This one also went for at least 36 hours here in my bedroom, but I did the whole bar. So did 4 cubes in the crock and then 2 cubes in each warmer here in the bedroom. It's fine. I just unfortunately have some traumatic events that happened in my life. The last time I melted this, I thought I could get past that, but scent memories are a real thing, positive or negative. So that is coming out of my club. Okay. And then the mix that I did with the Scentsy bar and some second in spruce. So I wanted something delicious. And I don't know if I melted this for Christmas Eve or not. I don't think so. This was like in between. So I have one more bar of this, but this is one that I purchased last year, Meant to Be Merry, which is the perfect butter cookie and like crushed peppermint wish, like not peppermint wish, peppermint whisper of like a dusting on cookies. I have this clubbed from the vault release and I will not be getting rid of it. I love Meant to Be Merry. So I do have one more bar of this. So I melted this bar along with the last half of my mini loaf here of coconut milk and cookies from Second and Spruce. This is one of my favorite scents that Erica has done. This was released, I don't know if she included it in this year's fall into winter pre-order, but I got this in the year prior in 2024. So this was coconut cream pie, toasted coconut cookies, and milk and cookies. It's freaking fabulous. I have never tried mint and coconut bakery together, but I'm here for this bandwagon. Like this, or I'm jumping on this bandwagon. I'm sure it's been done before. I'm sure other vendors have done a peppermint and coconut milk, coconut bakery scent, but this was phenomenal. Highly enjoyed that. Granted, it was only like maybe an 8-hour kind of scent, but I was here for every freaking second of it. Okay, so continuing on with vendor, I have 2 more Second and Spruce that I have melted through. I did end up finishing off the last half of my mini loaf here of Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. I am very excited that I'm working my way through my Second and Spruce stash, but also just enjoying all these winter scents that I have from her. Although the ones that I have been melting through, technically, I could melt year round. Anyway, Sugar Plum Fairy Forest has plum dark cherries, sweet oranges, peppery woods, strawberry pound cake, and pink sugar. I love this. I hope she offers it again. I need at least a tub. Although a mini loaf I've been discovering is plenty. I'm kind of glad I have like all the mini loaves that I have had of the fall and winter scents, because it's giving me the opportunity to melt it twice in my living room and enjoy it for minimum of 12 hours. The last one from Second and Spruce, I actually got this year. This is a Luxe Sugarberry Whip. So I melted the last half of this as well. I was hoarding this because I wanted to maybe start melting it in this time frame, like January, February, when I start getting done with like tree scents and whatever. But I'm finding I have plans on melting some more, at least through some portion of January. But I wanted to melt this. This is Bougie Marshmallow type, which is the Kayali perfume dupe. If you've never had that, like if you've never experienced the Yum Bougie Marshmallow perfume, you need to smell it. It's fabulous. Plus sugared marshmallow, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, toasted marshmallow, and strawberry pound cake. It's everything that I need in my life for body care, perfume. I wear the Arabian dupe of the Yum Bougie Marshmallow almost on the daily. It's one of my favorite sweet gourmand perfumes, and it's so good. This, you definitely get the strawberry pound cake. When it's in the warmers, you get the Yum Bougie Marshmallow first. The boardwalk marshmallow, not exactly sure what sugared marshmallow is, but this is sweet and girly and absolutely phenomenal. And Erica, please bring this back. I need at least a tub. Maybe 2. Maybe a loaf. It would definitely be loaf worthy. Great performing too. So I don't remember if I melted that in my bedroom or if I melted that out in the living room, but I have a feeling I did it in the living room. Okay. Next up, vendor bags and tub. I have also finished melting the winter chestnut brioche from Dessa's Homespun Scents. This is so good. This is rich, indulgent, buttery brown sugar, roasted chestnuts, sweet baked apples atop warm brioche bread. It is the perfect baked apple bakery scent. Something about the brown sugar and the chestnuts just sweeten and give it some richness. Like, this is not too heavy on the spice. It is perfection. This was I had half left, so I melted the rest of this in all of the living room and the kitchen. So one day this was fabulous. Medium strong. I would say it's like 7-8 in throw, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting some more of that. Another one that I melted through, this is from Macaron Wax Melt in Pink Craving Club. If I read this out loud in my head, like, you know, when you read words, you can hear them in your head. Anyway, I always think of Pink Pony Club with this, but I don't know why. So this is a dreamy blend of pink drink, warm donut holes, and monster cookie fluff puffs, made for the sweet tooth wisteria style. This is so good. Definitely get the donut holes. You definitely get the monster cookie fluff puffs, but something about the pink drink kind of gave me like pink sugar, but not, just a really pretty feminine perfumey kind of scent. Sweet, but also gourmand with the donut holes and the monster cookie fluff puffs. This was about a medium in the living room, and I used this whole bag. Really fine with Macaron. They do really well in my tea lights. My crock for sure. And usually I can scent my living room with my 2 tea lights and a crock. So, I mean, if you can't scent your living room with a crock and 2 tea lights, you're having some serious airflow problems. Okay, I have 2 here from Rose Girls. I finished my mini melter bag of Blue Smoke in the Forest of Illusions, which this was an Amanda Dixon tribute blend from Salt Mountain Melts that Jenny had offered. And this combines one of Amanda's blends with one of Jenny's. So Blue Smoke, which is blue sugar, marshmallow, fireside, and roasted pine cones, mixed with Forest of Illusions, which has Palo Santo, campfire cookies, and iced vanilla woods. It's a little masculine, it's a little smoky, it's a little sweet, a little gourmand, lots of resin, smoky tones, like stunning. I hope she offers that again. I absolutely loved that blend. Another one that I absolutely love is Holiday Hangover at the Castle. So I finished off the last little bit here. This is eggnog, apple fritter, and royal sugar cookie with whipped cream. Can't go wrong with Holiday Hangover at the Castle. This is a Mario scent, so I don't know if it will come back again, but I will be purchasing anything with Jenny's apple fritter. It is so flippin' good. And something about the eggnog combination. It's my favorite. It's so good. Love that one. And then lastly, I finished off my loaf here of Creep Show from Teddy B's. Yes, it's schmutzy, but I don't care because this one I didn't leave it in the tin. So if you leave it on the tin, it doesn't get so messy after you chop it. This one I chopped and just threw in here. Anyway, Creep Show. Pumpkin sugar donut, love. Marshmallow fireside, also love. Sugar cookies. All the notes in here are my favorite. Sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice. So this is more of like a roasty, toasty pumpkin sugar donut scent, along with the marshmallow fireside, graham cracker, cheesecake. All this delicious, freaking fabulous scent. And I had actually just finished up the last half of this. So I had like this much left, like from this line down, chopped. And I literally put it everywhere in the living room, and it was so thick in the air, delicious, like the air, smack your mama good. I'm so glad I picked up another tub of that, but I would get another loaf. Okay, and then lastly but not leastly, I have some of my blends here in my bedroom today. I'm actually melting this from last night, which I think it's about time. This did go for 24 hours, but this is what I'm calling Stay Close. This is the Vanilla Skin Floor Type dupe in wax form. This has notes of pink pepper, sugar crystals, jasmine, cashmere wood, benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood. I love this. It is the most perfect vanilla scent I've ever smelled in my life. I also have the heavy cream one poured in wax form, which I did make some for my sister and my mom, for my son's girlfriend for Christmas presents. And I have enough. Basically, I had enough to make a batch of clams of like 7. So I have a few more of these to enjoy, and I'm probably going to plan on mixing vanilla skin and heavy cream together in my bedroom at some point, because that sounds amazing. Love this. This is such a pretty scent. Yeah, I love vanilla skin. Like, I need to get that in body care form. Love it. I've also melted through 6 shapes here of Noir Tartine, which is egg tarts with pecan and brown sugar crumble topping, Earl Grey tea, cardamom creme, and Palo Santo. I was craving cozy Earl Grey bakery combination, so I was testing out to see if I could set my living room with 3 pieces. That did not work out very well. 6 pieces, though, was the perfect number. Yeah, because I got the heat circulating. So I did end up adding that second bag. Love this Earl Grey oil. It's one of my favorites. In my bedroom, this was like 2 shapes of Fluffy that I offered for the Halloween. This has the Yum Bougie Marshmallow type, strawberry shortcakes, cotton candy dreams, and a tiny hint of orange blossom. I was wanting something fun but feminine to melt in my bedroom, so I had 1 pumpkin that I cut in half, and then there was an acorn to split the pumpkin in 2 for my 2 warmers, and put the acorn in the crock. I love Fluffy. Very proud of that one. And then today in the crock, I didn't have time to do my warmers, so I did this snowman shape here of gingerbread chalet in my crock this morning, and it was so good. This is Hansel and Gretel's house, gingerbread, all the bread buns, which is it's got honey buttered rolls, it was like a bunch of oil. It was a medley of different bread oils, but I know it's got honey buttered rolls, and a few of the other bread dupe scents that I got from this company called Dupe. They make fragrance oils of different breads. I mixed all those together for this version, and then Vanilla Bean Noel. So it's kind of like a more breaded version, but you get the icing note from the Hansel and Gretel's house, along with a sweet gingerbread, definitely cinnamon present, but not dominant. And I love the way the Vanilla Bean Noel paired with that. I think that was the last shape I had from last year's RTS. And that's all the things. Looking forward to melting some more Vanilla Sky, a Sweet Princess party this year. Definitely gonna be hitting some more on my loaf here, Witches Be Crazy for strawberry pretzels. And I plan on melting Moonlit Stroll here in my bedroom, because that's how I feel like. I feel like this is like a bedroom kind of scent, only because it's perfumey like this. But I wouldn't be afraid to melt this in the living room. I have more, so I could probably do 2 clams out there to scent the space if I were doing like non-tea light warmers. Quality, I have not had a wax experience this week that I didn't enjoy. All these second and spruce blends I would definitely get again. Meant to Be Merry, Club Bar, King Cake, Club Bar, Cozy Fireside, Club Bar, Creep Show. I just hauled a tub of that. Love that. Holiday, Hangover at the Castle. I have 1 more bag to enjoy next winter. Blue Smoke and the Forest of Illusions. This is like the Forest of Illusions is a favorite of mine. I've enjoyed everything that I've melted this week, so I hope you guys have enjoyed everything you have melted. Anybody else's brain did that put words together? Anyhow, I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. let's start the year out right. I pray for health, wealth, and happiness for every single one of you. And may God bless every single moment of your life. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.